You see a familiar figure in the center of the marsh. In the depths of the strange mud-filled town, you find yourself. Or rather, a shadow of yourself.
If I had made a mud buddy of somebody else, would it have been them, or is it always the shadow of me?
As you look closer, you realize that mud oozes forth from his feet. It appears that he is the source of the mud.
I'm the mud.
With an ecstatic expression, he scoops the mud at his feet and calls it talent. The talent for fighting. The talent for making friends. You have used your various talents to lead Laddie on this journey.
Okay.
The shadow points at Laddie and speaks.
Wow.
Talent, yes. Something you lack, he tells her with a haughty laugh.
Rude as shit. That ain't me. Persona.
You know that Laddie has done everything in her power to acquire her own talents
She's
on the
doing
journey.
her very best. She can meet
The
that
shadow
challenge,
just
beat that
laughs
challenge,
and
if she
sinks
really
to
tries.
the bottom of the marsh.
Oh, leave, spite, leave me gentle,
So
wild
this
fowl,
is the
you
heart
leave me.
scar.
I'm
Crym
us.
gulps as she stands before the horrendous light.
Feel the new scar, the heat scar, the hot scar. Let's heal it. Why can't I?
Along with the voice,
Oh, it's
a
a
giant
spooky
shadow
one.
emerges
It's a lot of
from the scar.
eyeballs.
You stand ready to fight the monster.
Laddie, you're not talented than all these people. Don't you worry. If it comes down to it, I can be the maiden, and you can be the attendant. An empty shadow.
Laddie was entrusted with the duty of becoming a maiden. Thanks to her talent, she was loved by all. But it was a false love. No one would truly love someone who was destined to disappear. When people discovered she hadn't the makings of a maiden, they stopped caring for her,
That's so sad.
and she descended into the darkness of desolation. After defeating the shadow, you use the maiden's relic to heal the heart scar.
Blinded by the light.
You successfully restore the town and heal the wound on Laddie's heart. Your mission fulfilled. You decide to return to the world you came from.
The relic is reacting to Lanca's integrity. Lanca. Head for the altar on the second floor of the Spirit Spire.
Upon your return to your original world, Lanca and Crym look weary from their unbelievable experience.
And we didn't even address whatever the hell's going on in your place.
Laddie, meanwhile, is fast asleep on the floor again, recovering from her sudden change of heart.
Oh, she's sleepy.
Her sleeping face, which you'd seen occasionally at the grotto, seems to have softened a bit from the anguished way it looked before.
She still looks pretty sad at first.
Thanks to the Ivory Maiden and her attendant, you've accomplished your mission. You prepare to take them back to the North Isle.
You kindled hope within me, stopped me from sinking into the mire of my despair. The bond between you and Laddie deepened. See the Ivory Maiden and attendant safely back to the North Isle. Uh-oh.
As you make your way ashore, you see an impeccable line of soldiers in white armor awaiting you.
They're gonna call us deserters now.
A welcome party? Lack asks, though the atmosphere is far from welcoming. In accordance with national decree, we have come to apprehend the rebellious maiden, the soldiers say, pointing countless blades at you.
Countless blades. Well, they can't have that many blades. There's gotta be enough that you can count.
According to the soldiers, allowing the masked soldier to escape in the forest was a huge infraction of national decree.
How do they know that we let them escape? Who says we let them
Lanca
escape?
hangs her head. Apparently, national decrees are matters of utmost importance to maidens. A soldier who appears to be the squadron's captain
Oh no.
claps Lanca in restraints.
No, can we not fight this?
The maiden must be educated, the captain says. Dispose of the others, including the attendant.
Rude. So is it just the three of us? Okay. I guess.
After defeating the soldiers, you spot neither hide nor hair of Lanca. According to Crym, the maiden will likely be taken to the Foundation, a school beneath the palace, to be educated.
A spooky, scary lab where they clone them and then
You
get
begin
new
walking
ones?
toward the palace in hopes of saving the maiden, dragging along the faint attendant.
Poor Crym.
Lanca, she murmurs. Oh, Lanca.
We have to save Lanca.
The palace gate that leads to the Foundation is blocked, but you place your hand on your weapon. But before you can strike, Crym beckons you over to a different route.
Okay.
According to her, there's a hidden passage leading from the Maiden's Shrine to the Foundation. Beneath the edge of the shrine is an old door. Could this be the entrance to the hidden passage?
No.
You push open the door and descend the stairs dug into the very earth. The dimly lit passage seems to go on for miles. This place gives me the creeps, says Lack with a shudder. There are no ghosts here, so don't worry.
There might
Crym
be
replies encouragingly.
skeletons, though.
Though I can't say the same of enemy soldiers, you warn them. Then continue quickly on your way. It appears a diary of sorts has been left on the desk. Within its pages, you read orderly lines of text that say the following.
Today I received a national decree. My mission is absolute and one which I have no right to deny. Observation Day 5, no signs of self-awareness. Observation Day 11, transferred 2 self-aware persons to the classroom. Observation Day 20, receive notice of how to deal with those who do not reach appropriate levels. So this is the difference between us and them.
Nothing further is written. You replace the diary atop the desk. The diary of someone tasked with observing something has been left on the desk.
Of observing how the clones are progressing.
You see Lanca peeking out
That's
from
not
behind
Lanca.
the door. but something's not right about her.
Because she doesn't have the bow. She's not the real Lanca.
That's not Lanca, Crym whispers, her whole body trembling. The mysterious girl then dashes off somewhere.
That's Lanca.
The maiden is property of the city, the girl recites repeatedly. The maiden's actions are managed by national decree, the girl writes.
And if you break it, that's bad.
The maiden shall not ask for anything, the girl reads aloud.
Ask for a raise.
It is an honor to be chosen as a maiden, the girl whispers to herself. The maiden's relic is more important than life itself, the girl transcribes. An empty basket lies at your feet.
A cage,
What
a
could
bin.
this possibly be for?
They put them in the cages. Yeah, they are growing in the
A
cages.
single corridor extends in front of you. Either side is lined with countless
The
baskets.
clones.
While most are empty, there are a few in which you see a humanoid shadow. As you bring your face closer, the shadow does as well, then blinks its eyes.
It's the little baby Lancas.
Whatever is within the basket is undoubtedly alive. Chills run down your spine, and you step away from the basket. You insert the key and turn it. You're
Lanca in
rewarded
there.
with the sound of the lock coming
That's not
undone.
Lanca. No, that's not our Lanca.
I wonder what my attendant will be like, the girl whispers as she spins in place.
Still not our Lanca.
Please endorse me as the next maiden, she says, then offers you something.
Well, thanks. But no. Oh, there's enemies amongst us. We gotta check all the rooms. Where's our Lanca at? That's not us. Neither of them have the bow.
As you approach, the girl smiles at you gently, then bows elegantly. As soon as the girl sees you, she steps back and looks ready to cry. It appears she's scared of something.
That the one that ran away from us earlier.
Through this door are the school depths. You can hear someone crying on the other side. That's Lanca, Crym exclaims. You and Crym both take a deep breath before kicking down the door.
I'm not ready to go in yet. No.
The girl sobs. I'll do my best, she wails. So please, spare me.
It's so sad.
If I become a maiden, will I forget this place? The girl asks, then hands you something.
Okay, now we can go see Lanca.
You've got more to do right now. and none of it in this direction.
Well, okay then.
You find yourselves in a dimly lit room. You feel the eyes of the shadows upon you. Lanca, surrounded by the shadows, has her gaze downcast. You saw everything, didn't you? She asks. You suppose she's referring to all the girls who look like her in this school, and the shadows that exude her aura. The Ivory Maiden tells you the truth of the city, which was locked away deep within her memory. This school is a maiden farm.
They out here farming maidens.
It was established to churn out maiden after maiden, the linchpins of the island, to keep the city forever prosperous. Lanca despairs, saying that everything from her existence to her pride as a maiden were all manufactured by the city so that she could serve as a spare.
You're real to us. You're the real one. I may not even be the person you're looking for. Well,
Dully,
oh well.
she points her blade at you, almost as if she wants to be hurt.
Will you have to fight her? Why do we have to fight her? Just because she's sad and depressed doesn't mean that we have to fight. It can make sense. She wants us sad too, I guess so.
Guess you can't settle this without fighting her.
Why she wanna fight? There's no need for us to fight. We did it. You pray that this is enough to restore Lanca to calm. Glad he leveled up. Good, because she needs the health back.
You're Lanca. I know you are, Crym whispers as she holds the fallen maiden.
You are the true Lanca.
Crym confesses that she's grateful to Lanca for spending time with a fool like herself and treating her kindly from time to time. She continues to say that she would serve Lanca of her own will, even if it went against national decree. You see the two acting like you've never seen them before. This time, Lanca is the one crying, as Crym comforts her. Having reopened their hearts to each other, the Ivory Maiden and her attendant reflect upon their newfound happiness. I must say, this was a splendid rescue, Lanca says, looking a little more like her old self, though her eyes are still red and puffy. You have successfully saved the Ivory Maiden.
Wow.
Now, to escape the school.
Yeah, that's gonna be the struggle.
If you make any noise, the soldiers will find you. You must flee as quietly as you can. You open the door and find yourselves back in the city, bathed in white light.
Time to escape the island.
You rejoice, having escaped from the heavily guarded foundation. After everything that's transpired, though, you know that the Ivory Maiden and her attendant cannot remain in the city. Lanca expresses a desire to travel the world with Crym. I think that's a great idea,
Let
Crym
your
praises.
dreams just be dreams.
Of course
Run
it
away
is,
together.
Lanca replies somewhat bashfully. There they are. You hear the shout of a soldier as you try to flee the city.
Run away! Gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now that the Ivory Maiden and her ivory attendant are fugitives who know the city's secrets, the streets are flooded with soldiers looking to apprehend them. You're overwhelmed by the number of soldiers and are quickly surrounded. You have no recourse but to fight.
That's fine. Easy peasy.
There seems to be no end to the soldiers who have been ordered to stop any further infractions of national decree.
Well.
Your party is reaching its limits. You realize that you might all die here.
No, we won't.
But take this as proof that I lived, the Ivory Maiden says to Laddie as she hands over her maiden's relic.
Don't give up. Don't give in. Let's go, Crym. I'm with you, Lanca.
After briefly speaking to each other, the two rush into the crowd to save your lives.
But why? We live by our own will. Oh, why would they do this to me? Zero. Are they gonna force me to lose? I think they're gonna make me lose. Wow. Yeah. What the heck? Why would they even do that? Even make me watch
It's
them
a
die.
losing battle. The sharp blades of the soldiers cut through the women.
No. Aww. They had died.
The two gaze at each other as still warm blood flows from their bodies.
That's so depressing.
Regardless of Lanca's origins as a spare, it's clear that she and Crym shared a bond of friendship
They were just
that
friends.
could never be replaced.
Just two girls being friends. That's what friendship's about.
You realize that if you don't move now, their deaths will have been in
Wow.
vain. You take Laddie, who screams silently at the death of her friends,
Aw.
and flee the city.
That's two dead. Maybe we should go back and check up on Lavia. Make sure then it's still alive too. The virtuous and high-handed Ivory Maiden. And her equally virtuous but bungling Ivory attendant. Wow. Bungling. The bickering duo dutifully serves their city. While obeying orders, a startling truth is laid bare. The pristine city holds a dark secret. Though the ivory pair proves that their bond overcomes all. Their robes are stained red with each other's blood. Is their sacrifice evidence of every maiden's merciless fate? The Tale of the Ivory Maiden. Thin. Wow. We have completed the tale of the Ivory Maiden. We rescued her, and then we were saved, our friendship sealed with blood. Laddie gained memories of friendship. Lanca and Crym have left the party. Walk is available, is eligible for battle. But we learned a new skill. Deal damage to all enemies and add value of 2 rolls to party's attack for 3 turns. Wow.